Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're all set for match day 6 of GeForce Cup Overwatch Season 2. We've got an exciting matchup line today. Woot Gaming versus Blitz on the current fixture, and then LXG Chennai A versus Playmax. I'm Captain Arya. With me, as always, RatZ to bring you all the action. Guys, how's it going?
It's going really good. I'm excited for today because LXG Chennai is playing and they're playing against Playmax, right? So Playmax, they've got Tic Tac, and Tic Tac is gonna be playing that Genji, of course, and it's gonna be really fun. We want to see a Tic Tac versus Pet Food, face off.
Yeah, but that is the second matchup, right? Right now we have Blitz Zone taking on Woot Gaming in the lower bracket elimination matchup.
I'm still going to be rooting for my boys from Woot Gaming. They did have that week to practice, and I did speak to them earlier, and they've been practicing a lot. I think the captain, he's been playing a lot of Genji, so you could expect something epic coming out of him. But it's kind of early to say. We'll have to only find out once we get into the game.
Yep. So let's see how this goes. Guys, as we mentioned, the teams that are participating, they're all NVIDIA Certified cafes from across the country, where regular gamers are representing their cafes and cities in this big tournament. First up, the first team today, we've got Woot Gaming. It's a 20 PC cafe all the way from Kochi. So RatZ has, a soft spot for them. They've got GTX 1060s. While we've got the other team, Blitz Zone from Bangalore, 20 PC setup with GTX 960s, both great cafes if you're looking to play just esports games or just try out the latest games. And of course, if you want to play Overwatch, all these certified cafes that are participating have Overwatch accounts for anybody to go there and play. So if you happen to be in any of these cities and want to give Overwatch a go, the free weekend has ended. You can still go to the NVIDIA Certified cafes and get a taste of Overwatch. That's why don't you walk us through the two lineups for the matchup.
All right, so for Woot Gaming, we've got Chaos. He's going to be the captain for the team, and he's going to be joined by Kiss My Bullets, Night Fury, Stropper, Bray Red, and Sealable Year. Of course, the players are playing with different names in game, but those are cafe IDs. And this lineup of Woot Gaming, we did see them in the round 1 Group B match against Playmax, and they were kind of new, so it wasn't really perfect. But now going on to Blitz Zone, we've got Murgi here, who's going to be joined by Snake, Snorlax, Mihawk, Say My Name, and Rect. Again, this this ragtag team of players.
And from what I hear, they're actually on time, all 6 of them. So good job. I think that's the battle half won there, but now they got to turn up in the game. The maps have been selected. We have Hollywood, Hanamura, and Ilios in this best of 3 matchup. As we've mentioned before, this is a double elimination format. This is the lower bracket. So the loser does go home today. Blitz and Woot have to leave it all out there. If they don't, this is going to end badly for them. The teams cannot slip up today. They advance to one more qualification match to face the loser of the upper bracket, and of course the loser of this match goes home. I think we're in server, all set to get things on the go. Let's do this.
Yep, and the Hollywood is the first map pick by Woot Gaming, and we can see that both these sides, they're picking up their heroes. Woot Gaming, they're going to be starting off in this defensive side for now, and they've already picked up this Torbjorn here, who will be the deal breaker if you ask me, because that turret is very powerful, and if placed correctly can inflict a lot of damage to the side of Blitz Zone. And we also got Night Fury. He's going to be playing the Junkrat. Woot 7 playing the Pharah, trying to go above and trying to cross this, but realize that there's a skybox blocking him. DJ Drift will be on the Diva, Chaos will be on this Genji, and BNA will be on the Lucio. Meanwhile, in the side of Blitz Zone, we've got Murgi, who's going to be playing the Ana, one of the newer heroes in Overwatch.
Yeah, effective use of Ana can be a complete game changer for teams. In Season 1, we saw not many knew how to properly utilize her, but as time went by, a lot of these teams practice at home, practice in the cafes, and Murgi, playing a lot with the LXG team boys, the EDX guys, has also, probably gotten a lot of experience under his belt.
Yep. And joining him, Mihawk will be on the Junkrat, Snorlax on this Lucio, Rect on the Roadhog, Bababade on the Reinhardt, and Say My Name will be playing the Genji, and we can already see the quick aggression coming in from the side of Blitzon as they're pushing in aggressively. The pin comes in from Barbate onto Woot 7 here as he will take out Say My Name. Meanwhile, will take out Chaos, and they're gonna get this quick. They're gonna get quick control of this A side as they take down 2 members. But that Torbjorn turret is just dealing a bit of damage, but it's gonna get taken down there by the Ana. And this is going to be a quick sight for the side of Blitzon as they take complete control from the side of Woot Gaming.
Look at how aggressive Murgi's playing with that Ana. Probably feeling a bit cocky here, but he needs to make sure he doesn't overdo it. But
that combo there, I mean, from the biotic
Woot Gaming didn't just wait and group up. All their respawns are way too staggered. Look at how aggressive Baba is holding that. He's going to get taken down, punished for that aggression. Baymax with the kill. But Woot still haven't, grouped up. They're all fighting one by one, and that is going to end badly for them. They really need to start working as a unit here. The Riptide ready on Night Fury, and this is not going to end well. He is walking into everyone, and Murgi with the kill on the Riptide, and that is an absolute waste.
Yeah, I mean,
Blitzon completely annihilating.
Yeah, I mean the side of Woot. I mean, they're just going in, charging in recklessly. I mean, that is not what you want to do.
It makes me think, what would have happened if Blitz had actually turned up against LFC Chennai?
Well, you never know. I mean, it could have been a very close fight there, but I mean, yeah, of course, they could have been the morale could have been staggered, but Genji here with this Nana's nano boost.
Again with that.
But he's gonna grab himself a quick double kill, and the side of Blitzon, they're gonna be moving in aggressively to this point. Looks like Chaos is gonna be spotted out here as he is making a run for his life, and he gets taken down.
Just sneaks up behind them. They have no idea. Woot still looking quite green here. They need a bit more time with the game, or maybe this is just a one-off. Either way, it doesn't look too well for them at this point. Blitzon firmly in control, on the verge of getting the second checkpoint, and I honestly don't see anything stopping them from getting the third within a few minutes.
Yeah, and Woot 7 just going and rushing up there towards his payload, preventing them from going any further. But Say My Name will just take them out, and he's on fire right now with the Roadhog and the Ana from Blitzon. And they're just taking them apart. This is ripping them into shreds there, one by one.
Yep.
This is not.
I mean, again, Woot's just not grouping up. They're just going in as they respawn, and that is really hurting them. They're not even putting up a defense at this point. And
here comes
the best use of Visor straight into Reinhardt's shield.
It's not going to find anyone, and Mihawk will be the one who takes him down. I mean, not really good there. And the Dragon Blade is going to come out. Rek will spot him out, but it's not really looking good for DJ Drift as his Dragon Blade wears out, and he will, drop down to 13 points of health, goes in for the health pack, survives for just a little bit more time, but, it's not looking good for him at the moment as Say My Name and Snorlax will take him out. And here comes the Dragon Blade from Say My Name as he takes down all of them. Doesn't even prevent them to get to the site.
Yeah,
and the
he
payload
just whacks them back into spawn. And Blitzon completely dominating Woot Gaming here in their first round with 4.5 minutes remaining on the clock. That is a lot of time.
That's actually more than the default time given.
Yeah, and that is if that only comes into play if Woot Gaming manage all 3 points.
Yeah. And for Woot Gaming, it's gonna be a monumental task, but this is their map pick, so they should be able to pull it off. And we'll only have to wait and see how it goes, how it fares in Woot Gaming's favor.
Yeah, let's see how Blitzon are lining up. They've also got
Blitzon.
They've got their Torbjorn, they've got a Mei, they've got Lucio, Junkrat, Genji, and just the one heavy
tank. Yeah, the one tank Roadhog.
Tank on Roadhog. And that's interesting, no Diva, no Reinhardt, no Zarya, so they're not going to really have any shielding apart from the Mei wall coming up to block that one choke point.
I mean, right now it's a very good defensive strat coming
they're probably going to look to hold very aggressive and deal damage rather than play passively. Look at where Murgi is going.
Yeah, Murgi is he's gonna place his turret in the backlines. I don't think Woot Gaming might expect that. And as for the rest, I mean, the composition coming out from Blitzon, it's very, very. I mean, it's kind of interesting to me because it is 4 DPS, 1 healer, and 1 tank, and that with the tank he can rely. He can just handle himself there because he's got that heal on him. Whereas side of
They're
Woot
a
Gaming,
bit
they're going.
squishy. That's what it depends on whether they manage to pick off the kills or not. This
Yeah, I
might
mean,
be something that backfires. They might end up losing the payload.
Yeah, it's pretty
Should
much
this
like a
not work?
it's pretty much like a glass cannon lineup coming up from Blitz on there. The only people who can tank it up is probably the May, the Torbjorn, and this this Roadhog here, because they've got the health and the abilities to do so. And here you can see
Trying
the
to
quick
sneak in
aggression.
from behind the Reinhardt because they know this aggressive hold is coming. DJ Drift gets taken down almost instantly. Baymax finds Murgi's turrets. Not the most effective use of his shield on his teammate. Gets launched forward.
Yeah, that was because of Mihawk's this thing mine there.
Yeah.
And doesn't manage to kill him, but does take out this thing. Does take out.
Does
DJ.
have decent 45 charge. Should be able to do some amount of damage, and combined with his teammate should find
Oh,
the kill.
but
Brett
Baymax
gets taken
there.
down. That's a double
Double kill for
with the kill
Baymax.
onto Mihawk as well. There's two people on side. Oh, he's gonna walk into the turret, but no, he's smart enough to back off. They need to push with the Reinhardt. Reinhardt, where are you going, buddy?
I mean, he does Baymax did have the shield. He could have gone and destroyed that turret there, and also gained some valuable
No.
charges. But
I mean, they have the information that the turret's there, except the Reinhardt just literally turned the other way. He's like, nope, I don't care.
yep, and now
Trusting his Arya at least.
and now the side of Woot Gaming, they're going to go aggressive here towards his side. As you can see, Baymax. He's
Oh,
just
the
going-
Reinhardt gets walled out away from his teammates. He is alone inside. He gets frozen. He is on literally a sliver of HP and gets taken down. Lucio gets hooked, and that should be a kill. And
Oh.
Reinhardt finishes him off as well. Mabe gets the kill, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean,
For him.
Rodo got the hook, but he
Hook
was
onto
reloading.
Zarya as well. She
Oh,
could have
the-
shielded herself.
She
in time.
she actually did shield herself there, but and she also
got
absorbed.
insta taken down.
Yeah, she got insta taken down there, melted in fact. And Snorlax is gonna pop up that early sound barrier in as 4 heroes in the side of Woot Gaming get taken down. They only have one ultimate on Night Fury with the Riptide, but it all depends on how well they use it. BNA, he's got that sound barrier. They could go in for an offensive ult usage and push in aggressively at the side. But Mihawk, meanwhile, just getting a double kill with that
He heard
smite.
the Riptide and he was like, nope, I'm out of here.
No, they're all out here, and Mihawk, he's just playing a really aggressive, just bouncing those grenades off.
Yeah, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Woot still to make any progress onto capturing the payload, let alone getting to the latter checkpoints. And it doesn't look good for Woot. This is their map pick.
Yep, and Chaos there trying to jump over the arch, but it doesn't manage to get it through there. As the side of Woot Gaming, they're just being destroyed. And Say My Name here, he's gonna bring out that Dragon Blade. He's gonna get one though, and Night Fury is gonna take him out immediately with those grenades. As Say My Name, he's gonna go bye out of this.
Yeah, DJ Drift
point.
does have his tactical visor in addition to a sound barrier and the Dragon Blade on Genji. He really needs to use this can set up a good offense for them. Oh, that is horrible stuff. Between Soldier and Reinhardt, they went in slightly separately, uncoordinated, and this is bad news for Woot Gaming. Less than a minute left at this point. The sound barrier.
I mean, the Woot Gaming, they only have that Earth Shatter and the Dragon Blade combo to go with. So it all comes down to this. And the best part about this is the Earth Shatter, it cannot be blocked off by any shield, but they have the May wall to block off any forms of follow-up damage there if the May doesn't get stunned. So it all comes down to
perfect time
timing.
to Earth Shatter, and he does manage to find the 3 people, but gets taken down by Junkrat.
And
in
Chaos.
the immediate follow-up, Chaos with the Dragon Blade, but doesn't find any kills at this point. The sound barrier comes on from Blitz zone, and that is great. He keeps them alive.
Oh,
Junkrat
nice.
spamming Night Fury, trying to make any progress for his team. The Riptide coming in, and
Wait, what? It got destroyed immediately as
Murgi with a
Murgi.
triple kill there.
I mean, Murgi just went ham. I mean, his turret also must have done a lot of damage, and he just went and smacked that Reinhardt in the chest. And here comes
the hammer.
Mihawks, yeah, with the hammer, and that is going to be a quick map for Blitz Zone there as they take it 3-0.
Yeah,
this
Woot-
first map, Hollywood.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for Woot Gaming on the verge of elimination here. Blitz Zone completely asserting their dominance. They're going to be bummed out that this performance wasn't there to help them through to the upper bracket for instant qualification, but they will face the loser of the upper bracket should they go through. Woot Gaming have a mountain to climb here, down.
Yep, and Say My Name. Say My Name is going to get this POTG here. I mean, he did take out DJ Drift, And yeah, this is the point where they didn't even let anybody in the side of Woot Gaming to get past, and that is gonna be it.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna head into the second map on Hanamura. Don't go anywhere. Blitz Zone on the verge of making it to the next round for the final spot from this group, while while Woot Gaming at this point are facing elimination from the GeForce Cup Overwatch Season 2. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with map 2. I'm Captain Arya with RatZ, bringing you the action from this lower bracket elimination match of Group B as we head into the second round. Blitz Zone firmly in control, seeking their progress to the lower bracket finals in hopes of qualifying for the playoffs, while Woot Gaming, they're not doing too well, RatZ.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Like the way you pointed that question to me, I mean, I was like, what? Okay.
I mean, Woot Gaming still have quite a way to go. Bit of inexperience still on their side.
I mean,
it's a learning experience, right?
Yeah, of course. And
not everyone's going to come out on top.
Yep. And I believe that Woot Gaming, maybe they might not be able to cut out, they may not be able to make it, past the groups this season, but when they come back next season, they'll probably come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, we've seen so many teams improve from season 1 to season 2.
I mean, Kurukshetra, there's AR Gaming, Asylum. I mean, those guys just played it really well, and that was just, on point. But let's take a look at the compositions coming out. Now, let's start with the attacking side. We've got Baymax playing the Zarya. Chaos is going to be on the Soldier 76. DJ Drit is going to be playing the Mercy. Woot 7 on this Reinhardt. BNA on the Lucio and Night Fury on the Junkrat. And he is looking crazier than ever. Whereas in the side of Blitz Zone, we've got Snorlax on the Lucio just going in and saying hi to his opponents there. Such good signs of sportsmanship coming out from these teams. Mihawk is going to be playing this Junkrat. Wrecked is going to be playing the Symmetra, placing those turrets in Baba Bade and Murgi, yet to pick the heroes, and Say My Name is going to be playing the May.
Yeah, that May is extremely crucial here for Blitz Zone. It doesn't look like they go well. Actually, yeah, I don't see any tanks yet, so I don't know what they might be thinking. But
I mean, they're yet to pick the heroes, and the game has already started. I'm not sure what is going on. There's no messages on chat yet if they are facing a problem, but the match will continue on.
Great work there from May, isolating that Reinhardt once he was inside. They do get the double kill onto Mercy and Reinhardt. That is a big blow for Woot Gaming, despite the numbers advantage. They actually couldn't make it through.
Yep, and
I think it's Blitzon have a thing that they want to play 4v6 at least once every round.
I'm not sure about that either. I hope they don't try that in the playoffs or in the lower bracket elimination match. Oh, and looks like 2 of the members have left the game.
Alright, looks like we're going to be taking a pause, ladies and gentlemen, to see what is happening. Just give us a minute while we figure this out. We apologize for the delay. Alright, we're back. Blitzon once again forgot what time it was and decided to leave the lobby. That means Blitzon's timeouts for any technical issues have been expended. So if anything happens again, the game will not stop. If anybody gets disconnected again from Blitzon, it will not be stopped for their team. Now Symmetra, she's setting up that teleport.
Yeah, and the teleporter is going to be helpful in the
Which,
defense.
by the way, what do you guys think of the new Symmetra changes? She's going to be some sort of funky hybrid tank.
Well, Symmetra, she's going to be really powerful here, but right now Mihawk is going to drop in that Riptide, get double kill there onto both the supports, and Woot Gaming, they're going to lose all points of attack here as they're getting completely chased away. They lose 4 heroes on point. And yeah, the new Symmetra change coming in soon to Overwatch will probably be a game changer, giving her the ability for 2 ultimates, either the teleporter or the shield generator.
I actually like that shield. Like it's basically a Reinhardt shield without the Reinhardt.
Yeah, I mean pretty much, but it only moves in a particular direction and stops.
It's fine. Reinhardt also moves in a particular direction.
No, but
Symmetra gets pinned, and well, that's going to be painful. Reinhardt back into the back of Reinhardt, but unfortunately Mihawk is there to back his teammate up, gets taken down, and Woot doing whatever they can to hold them off.
Yep, Night Fury actually manages to kill himself there in the fray as he kept spamming those grenades. But for now, Blitzon, they are in control. They nearly lost the point there. If it weren't, they would have lost that point if it weren't for the pause coming out from them. But right now, Blitz on playing it really aggressive, fighting them at their own spawn point. Baba Bade, he has that Earth Shatter. He is swinging his hammer across chaos, and he's just going in hammer down mode here. He does have the Earth Shatter available. He could use it and stop them from pushing any further. A minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. And he's saving this Earth Shatter, but he's so low on health. Woot 7 will take him down, and Woot 7 himself, he's got that Earth Shatter for himself, and looks like the side of Woot Gaming could go in for this point. Woot 7 going in aggressively here. Murgi is going to be zapping him to death as he takes him out and gets the Primal Rage himself. And Murgi is holding onto this point all on his lonesome. He's waiting for the right time.
There is Diva to back him up now. Unfortunately, Diva to contest. Woot Gaming getting on the side only one by one. There are two members there now. Bene gets the kill on to Rect. However, May returns the favor by trading Diva. The Blizzard is down. The Woot guys are they're stuck. Lucio trying to scale up the wall, trying to do something about it.
Oh, but Woot 7 there with that Earth Shatter.
Yeah,
it's going to get everybody,
but frozen right after the Earth Shatter.
Yeah, there's nobody there to do any follow-up damage. And because of that Woot, they're gonna lose the
fight. Look at them just bully him into a corner. Mihawk does have the Riptide available. He's gonna decide to use it now.
The Diva ultimate is gonna be used there, and the May Ice Wall will save them. And we are moving into overtime, but the side of Blitz Zone, they win the fight. And they are gonna be able to take this round without giving.
That May Ice Wall was played to perfection there. It really.
If it weren't for the May Ice Wall,
round for Blitz Zone.
If it weren't for the May Ice Wall, probably 2 to 3 members, 2 heroes in the side of Blitz Zone would have been taken out of that game, giving Woot Gaming that chance. But it looks like May is right there, very aware of what's happening, and. Yep, that's gonna be around for Blitz. So they just need 1 point to capture it and win the series, the map and the series.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, the loser of this low bracket matchup is going home, while the winner goes ahead to face the loser of the upper bracket match, coming to you later tonight on this channel, where LXG Chennai will take on Playmax from Hyderabad for instant qualification for the playoffs. We're going to be bringing you all the action. I'm Captain Arya. The other guys are called RatZ.
Hey! Everybody knows who I am.
What? No, who knows RatZ?
Oh,
RatZ
please.
is scrub.
Oh, please.
At least I'm best Zarya.
Best Zarya, my butt. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the compositions. In the attacking side, Murgi is gonna go play this Ana. Say My Name is gonna be playing the Genji. Mihawk is gonna be on this Roadhog. Snorlax on the Lucio. Rect is gonna be playing Reaper this time, and Baobade on the Reinhardt. Whereas the side of Woot 7, it's pretty much the same lineup with the exception of Baymax playing this Torbjorn here, and it all comes down to where he places his turret. It looks like he might have found the perfect spot though.
Upgrade it, son. Upgrade. Don't look at it.
Well, looks like, he does have to take the hammer and smack it.
Is he trying? He wants to reposition it.
Alright, so it looks like the repositioning
he wants to give it a slightly better angle, but figured out that he couldn't. Right. Now the upgrade finally comes down.
Alright, so the upgrade coming in, and the match is about to start. Everyone is in position here. We did see something along the similar, something similar in yesterday's match there between LXG and Havoc Nation. LXG Bangalore Havoc Nation. But Baba Bade is gonna go charging in there, and he pushes Woot 7 out of the map here, and that's very fast approach coming in there. Make that a double kill for him, a triple kill without any ultimate, just swinging that hammer around, and he might be able to make it a quad kill. Looks like Say My Name will take that away from him, and Blitzo, they've already gotten this side for themselves, and that is gonna be this quick point
they're still
there.
contesting it. There is a Reaper, and there's just Genji there trying to stop them all on his lonesome.
But Genji gets taken out there.
Yeah, Soldier's on the way, but I don't think he's got enough damage or HP to survive this Reaper Lucio combo. Farah comes into the fray.
Farah could actually
jump up.
Yep, Farah could deal a little bit of damage there, but she will manage to take a wreck. And the side of Blitz Zone, their assault onto this point is gonna get halted for just a moment there. And again, Murgi and Baobade have left the game. I'm not sure what's the deal there, but for now, Blitz Zone looks like they are gonna be they are gonna be trying to hold this side, but Blitzone, they are, I mean, the side of Woot Gaming.
I mean, this is as good as it's going to get for Woot Gaming to win this round and
yeah.
hopefully the match.
I mean, it would go to overtime if they manage to hold this off.
Yep.
But you can never underestimate, the current composition of, the side of Blitzone, because they've got they have got that Roadhog tank, the 2 DPS Reaper and the Genji, as well as the Lucio, and Roadhog gonna get the hook onto Chaos. They are not gonna go in. Yeah, it's not gonna go in too well for them.
Yep, they're probably just gonna wait for their 4 ultimates and try and make whatever they can off this. Oh, the Renegade comes out without anybody else on site. He spots out the Lucio, gets the kill. Farah's all alone. She does manage to jump out, save herself. He goes for the Genji along with his Roadhog. They should find the kill to level things up in terms of numbers. Blitzone in an extremely good position to take the site here, and I cannot believe that 4v6 Blitzone are looking like they're gonna win this.
Yep, and Night Fury there, quick double kill coming out from him.
Unfortunately, there's no one on site, and looks like that is going to be the match, ladies and gentlemen. Blitzone once again deciding they wanted to play with 4 players instead of 6, but this time around coming out on top against Woot Gaming to take their place in the next round. Unfortunately for Woot Gaming, this will be the end of their journey in GeForce Cup Overwatch Season 2. But that's not all. If you happen to be in Kochi and you go to Woot Gaming, you can still play Overwatch. The cafe's got Overwatch accounts for gamers to access. Great effort by the Kochi guys. They put in a lot of time practicing, other than on tournament days. So hopefully we're going to see a lot more of them in the Overwatch community and Season 3 as well. But great job, Blitzone, finally turning up, putting on some impressive performances. They're going to be going to the next round to meet whoever will win in our next match, ladies and gentlemen. That is the big match. LXC Chennai A taking on Playmax. The winner gets instant qualification. The loser must face Blitzone for the final spot from Group B into the playoffs. This was a great game from Woot Gaming and Blitzone. I'm Captain Arya, with me RatZ, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the NVIDIA India YouTube channel. We'll be back with the second match in a little while.